Morning, girls. How are we doing back here again with Chantal? And yes, things are different. This is my new computer. I finally decided to upgrade because the last one was, I think I knew I was going to replace it. So I was kind of decided to shit the bed and die a wee bit right towards the end. This is eating lunch and liver blood test results reveal. This is the thing I said in the last video where she was like talking about her tests and how she'll talk about them soon. And just like, were we really just clickbaiting to spread across these blood results for like 2 old videos? Maybe more, I don't know. She has another video or so out like already since. I guess we're going to get straight into this. She looks horrendous. Like, it's probably one of the worst outfits she's got because of her sheer size, because of all like the mismatched lines just going in different directions. She just kind of looks ridiculous, and whatever like this thing she's got going on up here, like her wee chef's hat again, looks ridiculous, so let's go.
Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would have my lunch with you. It's about noon. I'm trying.
Oh, you thought you'd have your lunch with us? Oh, it's so unlike every other video on your channel. It's so weird that she started doing it. She's like, well, I'm not doing anything today, so I thought I'd have my food with you guys. It's like, oh really? Okay.
To eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner like the doctor recommended.
Yeah.
I was up at around 8 a.m. today, which is pretty good. I slept a long time. I was just not feeling well yesterday, so a bit dizzy today as well, but I took my blood sugar and it's actually lowered.
This is the biggest reason why I think a lot of this is like clickbait and kind of fake, and I'm not really sure. I know everyone's going, oh my god, she could die literally tomorrow in the comments, and I'm just like, I don't really know how much I believe a lot of this, because it's ever since she got the blood sugar reading, she has claimed like all these health issues that are solely like diabetes or blood sugar or whatever related. Like, oh, I'm suddenly so dizzy, guys. It's like, your blood sugar's probably been like this for like weeks, if not months. And the second she gets told what her result is, she's like, I'm dizzy, guys. I'm not doing very well now. It's like Boogie. When Boogie was done with his like cancer diagnosis, he was absolutely like fine before that. But the second he like said, oh yeah, I got diagnosed with cancer, literally the next day he's like, it's so hard to get out of bed. You know, that kind of shit.
I think the medication is actually working. So here's my blood reading
a day
for today. Fasted. It's still high, but it's not.
Why did she change back again? Also, is this the first... I'm sorry. I don't know if I believe her or not. Because it was 101 the first time she did the result. This is like test number 1, it looks like. I don't know. It looks like she's showing like the first result again. Because the first one she showed was 1. And it was done at 101. And now we're seeing this again. So I don't, like I said, I don't know how much I believe her. Usually she shows
not as high as it
holding
was.
It up.
Remember when I went to the doctor, my fasted blood sugar,
especially because she changed it from the ones that like a larger number, like the three digit one, to like the one that's like 11.9. She that's what she had changed it to. So I don't know why we've suddenly gone back in time and she's changed it back to the other one again, even though it's starting to match what she looked like the first time she did it. I think she's reusing test results now, which makes it even more suspicious.
Was like 414. So this is a huge salad. It is order out, but it's from like a really healthy organic place that only.
Well, why is there a second salad there? Like, this is like, yeah, it's a big enough salad. That would be a meal. Why is there another one?
It's like really good health food. So this is a huge salad I'm having for lunch. It has, you're gonna laugh, quinoa. But it's actually a really good protein source and high in fiber. It's like a superfood. Okay. Cherry tomatoes, raw cashews, leafy greens, pomegranates.
There's another thing I like when like 450-pound, like super morbidly obese people try and explain to you what like food is, or like what nutrients are, or what macros and micros and all are, or what a diet is, and it's just like, bro, can you just not? You're the last person I would ever go to for any form of nutritional advice.
Granite, some feta spring onions, and I poured the vinaigrette. It's like a vinaigrette.
Thanks.
And this is for later, my dinner for later, so I don't have to worry about that today because I'm kind of feeling still dizzy a bit. But
guys, I just have so many blood sugar related issues very suddenly since I found out about this.
This is, I need to have the energy to batch cook and have things ready. That's the problem. This is my dinner for...
She's acting like, ever since she got told she has this issue, suddenly is like, I just don't have the energy to do anything anymore. I can't even cook, guys. Like, really? Come on, bro. You were cooking like 3 videos ago and you're fine.
Later, I'll show you.
Like, I know fine is entirely relative. She was like deep breathing and pissing sweat just from standing. But like, now she's like too sick to even cook. It's like, okay, we're taking this a bit fast, aren't we?
Later in the day, maybe what it is. Okay, so, and I have a whole case of water here on the ground.
Wow.
So yeah, let's try this. Bismillah.
Why did she get the wee baby bottles?
Quinoa. I never thought I would eat quinoa.
Why?
It's because I wasn't.
It's just food. Quote the 450-pound woman. I thought I'd eat quinoa. Why? It's like food.
Making it right. I don't know. Let's see if it's good in this salad.
Yeah, she absolutely hates it. I love that.
The dressing is really nice.
Oh my god, it is literally what I said last time she had a salad, where she looks miserable eating it. She's like, yeah, dressing's nice. Exactly the same thing she did with the last salad. She fucking hates it. How much this woman hates salad. Like, we look at her, we know she hates salads, like, but how much she actively hates salads and tries to find, like, the one redeeming factor to talk about. I live for it.
And I was craving a salad.
Okay. Did I just say anything more? Okay, whatever you... Foodie, I believe you. You look like a woman who was craving a salad. This is the biggest problem, I'm just going to quickly say, with there not being, like, anyone else here. Like, why don't you have your lunches with Salah? If you're such incredible chemistry, and it's, like, riveting for us to watch. So much so you made your entire second channel a couples channel because you're such a riveting couple to be together. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you, like, like, sitting down having lunch with Salah, and the two of you sit there and talk and joke and banter away because you're, such endearing people to watch, I guess. Why? She says something like, I'm craving salad, and just awkwardly just stares at the camera, and then just takes a bite and just awkwardly chews and just sits there in absolute silence. It is so awkward. Like, this is kind of the time when I would feel like very quiet, like ambient music would like be a lot better. I'm giving her like critiques as if this is like a real thing and it literally isn't feeder fetish material, but it's just so awkwardly quiet. Oh, that's why she doesn't do it, because then you wouldn't hear chewing as well. Okay, that makes sense.
I have my medication.
Sorry, do you want to try that again once more in English? I'm going with medication
That I'm on. Janumet XR is...
I like that a lot of people speculated, because I was like, why are you, like, censoring your information? That just makes it suspicious, because, like, we know your name. Like, everyone knows your full name. So it's kind of weird that you're, like, censoring your information when you're showing the medical reports and all. But, like, everyone speculated it's probably because she is still Chantal Sorrow, as opposed to being Chantal El Rafi. Like, she changed her name on Instagram the day she met him, basically. That is probably his strange. It's probably not an official marriage. And that's why a lot of people speculate that they live apart, that he is in one apartment, she is in the other apartment. That's why this suddenly have the second apartment.
Sitagliptin and metformin extended release tablets.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Look how huge they are.
It's tiny in comparison to you.
That's for the blood sugar, and it seems to be working. Mashallah.
You just had... It's been one day! It's probably the insulin that you took that's helping.
Atacand.
Yep.
That's my blood pressure medication. I take that once a day.
You literally just said in your last update that the doctor told you that you have a perfect blood pressure. Because I remember making a joke about it, because you literally said that you were worried about the salt intake, and that's why you were going to reduce it and take Himalayan salt, because apparently it's just somehow better salt, because you're worried about your blood pressure, because your blood pressure was super bad. And then you're like, oh, I was so surprised the doctor said I had perfect blood pressure, and now you're on blood pressure medication. It doesn't add up. This is why this is so fake.
I take the diabetes medication.
And yes, unfortunately my mouse is just going to be hanging around, because at the moment I only have one monitor, because only one has arrived so far.
Morning and in the evening with dinner. Oh, it has cilantro. I love leafy greens.
You look like the type of woman who loves leafy greens. Okay. I love leafy greens! Bro, the only way you'd like them is if you fucking deep fry them. Can you stop? Because actually... I specifically remember her talking about the reason why she had to eat sweet potato, despite it being bad for both diabetes and keto, the two things that she was trying to do at that time. She said, I need to have this because, like, leafy greens, like, she said, called them, like, just watery leaves, don't do anything for her. And I said, I love these watery plants, they're so good. Bro, you can't even be consistent for like 3 fucking videos. This is why I'm sorry. It's too fake. There's too many inconsistencies. I realize she's a pathological liar, but we're all over the place, even based on her opinion on lettuce. Like, everyone should have a consistent opinion on lettuce. It's fucking lettuce.
Tastes healthy.
That's the most depressing thing I've ever heard. Tastes healthy. That's like the opening line of a horror novel if she ever had to fucking write one. Tastes healthy, said the woman, sad as she stared at her salad.
Did you know if you need to lower your blood pressure?
Oh, just maybe don't like give us advice when a second ago you claimed you have perfect blood pressure and are now on blood pressure medication. Maybe just don't. Just don't. Maybe work out. Maybe work out. Maybe lose weight. That's a good way of actually reducing your blood pressure. Working out, reducing weight, all that kind of stuff.
Like you have headaches and your blood pressure's high, eat a banana.
It's only banana you'll be eating, and it's just why does she do this on purpose now? Does she talk about like phallic foods on purpose now? Look at the fucking reservation on her face as she looks at the salad that she's clearly been craving, guys.
I was told that. I'm enjoying this.
Awkwardly stabs away at it for another 30 seconds. I'm enjoying this. Is this part of the fetish material? Do the feeders only get off if they think you're enjoying the food? Is that what the point of this whole thing is? Oh yes, this is so good, guys. You can tell she hates it because this is only like a 14-minute video. Usually her mukbangs, which thank fuck, usually they're like 25, 26 minutes, so she can have 42 ads, scattered throughout it. But instead, it's only 14 minutes. This is a I just want to be done with this shit kind of video.
I really need to buy all the ingredients to make bowls like this, salad bowls.
First, that's not even that hard. I thought you did the quinoa yourself. That's what you claimed. But like, I obviously thought it just came in because it's like in a takeaway container. And she has plastic cutlery again, even though she's praising herself for not ever using plastic cutlery because, like I said, we can't even be consistent for like 3 videos. So like, what is the point on even calling out her inconsistencies? Because they're literally every video 20 times a video.
Because
that headscarf looks ridiculous.
They're very good. I was really craving it.
Okay, we're really back to that again. Twice in 6 minutes, guys. I was really craving a salad. Oh, so good.
Which I'm thankful for because I could have been craving something super bad.
Okay, I believe you, bro. Whatever you say. Whatever you want to tell yourself, whatever you want to tell me.
Hey, baby girl.
Don't.
So yeah, I'm just trying to feel better. Get this under control.
Good luck with that. Yeah, it's only been a minute, but we're already at the part where she is just like, clearly run out of things to say now. Because she just started doing her, baby girl! Baby girl! Over at Julia in the corner, I guess, just doing that thing over and over again, which is just like really irritating to listen to. Then she started like randomly singing a song, and I'm just obsessed with that song. It's in my head. And then awkwardly went silent again and just started like slowly trying to pick up another piece of lettuce. And it's just like, we're the best part of the video, the part where I start skipping like fuck.
So,
there was actually a jump cut there. Why was there a jump cut there and you just trying to pick up lettuce? How long did it take you to actually pick up some fucking lettuce?
Zella sent me a video of a museum here.
Okay.
That is all spooky stuff.
Wow, that's so interesting. It might have been good maybe for like Halloween or something like that. But I guess we're going to get some couples content if she has finished her role play where she's acting like she is like too sick and tired to be able to like even walk out of the house.
I know. In my last video, I forgot to add the page of the blood work results with my liver enzymes.
Oh my god, finally. So this is what liver blood test results 12 minutes in to a 14-minute video. She finally talks about the liver blood. Oh guys, I forgot to add it in, guys. Oh yeah, definitely not so you could use it to clickbait the second video. 100%. I don't really know what any of this means. Like I'm not like I said in the last video, I'm not a medical expert. I don't really know what any of this stuff means. This seems like ridiculously, whatever these two are, they seem ridiculously high because they're well out of the range. Everything else just seems like kind of in the normal range, so that's all fine. But yeah, these two just seem like ridiculously over the top of the range, which I'm assuming is an issue then with her liver.
Test. I looked at it closely. Okay. They do seem elevated, but every time I get blood work done, they're the same. They're elevated the same.
That's probably not a good thing. Every time I get blood work done, my liver enzymes are elevated. It's like, yeah, it's probably bad.
And no doctor ever says anything about it. Like, I asked.
But yeah, sure, you asked. 100% you asked, sure. You didn't even... I looked at it closely. Sure, bro. Sure. I'm sure he just handed it to you in the reception area and just like, bye. And he didn't like go through it with you or anything like that. I'm sure he talked about it. It probably is just like in the list of issues with you, it's probably number 17. And he's like, you know, maybe we should address like 1 through 15 first, and we can get to 16. Maybe we'll get to 17 at some point, you know. That's probably how you address it. There's no point trying to address this bit when, like, just look at you. He's looking, look. Everyone looks at you and goes like, oh, there's probably issues with her fucking liver. There's probably issues with her kidney. There's probably issues with her heart. There's probably issues with her lungs. There's probably issues with basically every single part of her. Maybe just lose the fucking weight.
Kidney. I didn't ask how my liver was. I asked.
Well, that's what the result was.
How's the kidney function? And he said, "Oh,
I asked, how's the kidney function?" A normal sentence most people would just say.
And you know, just we have to get that number down, that mouth.
Yep.
But your pancreas, liver are fine.
Sure.
So I don't know.
Can her like pancreas be fine? Because I thought the pancreas was the thing that produces insulin, and if she's diabetic, then surely the pancreas isn't. I could be entirely wrong. I don't have diabetes because I'm not 450 pounds, so I could be entirely wrong. But like, I'm gonna have someone be like, I have diabetes and I'm only 200 pounds. It was a joke. Come on. I just don't know. Like, isn't the pancreas like what produces insulin? So if you need to get insulin shots, then surely your pancreas isn't doing fine.
When I asked them about the high liver enzymes, they said, well...
What? Like, the way you're describing it makes it seem like you asked them, how's my kidney doing? And they said, well, we need to get this down, but everything else is fine. And then you took the paperwork off them and scrolled through and was like, I'm concerned about this doctor. And the doctor's like, yes, Dr. Suro, how could I have missed that? Sure, bro. Fucking Amberlin shit all over again.
Made a mess.
I'm gonna make you just lick it right off the table. It's normal
for them to be elevated a bit, you know, in people who are obese.
So it's not normal then. It's normal for it to be elevated when it shouldn't be. It's like, okay, bro. It's not a... It's still bad. It's normal for your blood pressure to be higher when you're obese. I'm pretty sure people still try and deal with it.
So, I don't know.
I don't know. What an advocate.
One of those things weight loss has to take care of as well. Okay, guys.
You're trying to lose weight.
I guess that's it for this video. I ate my lunch, and then dinner will be later.
Like, literally right after I turn off this camera.
I don't know if I'm gonna...
3 other dinners.
Mukbang it or not. Probably not.
Imagine that being, like, just your thought process in the world. I wonder if I should I mukbang this? Should I monetize this? Should I? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Imagine just saying that be your, like, fucking mentality in this life. It's like, I wonder if I should, like, film myself eating food when I'm, like, 450 pounds and dying. Should I? Maybe. I'll put a community tab post up, guys. Vote on the poll.
But it's, basically...
It looks like noodles.
This is a wet wipe. It's basically organic whole grain pasta.
Wow.
With which the doctor said whole grains are good for you.
Jesus Christ.
Vegan. It's a vegan bolognese, so it has lentils, vegetables.
Okay.
Vegan parmesan, which is like nutritional yeast and some kind of nuts.
Oh, bro, if this is just describing what food you're gonna eat here soon, I don't give a fuck.
Today is.
Oh my god. So yeah, hey guys, so we're just going to go straight into the next video. There really wasn't anything else at the end of that one. I'm really not doing too well, ... The clickbait is going into overdrive here. Obviously, she doesn't have any more blood test results to clickbait us with, so obviously I'm feeling so bad right now. We are a minute and 12 seconds in, because despite her doing her opener, and then her cameo thing, she, in the last video, was exactly the same. She spent about a minute straight just filming, Howie, hello Howie, Howie, for seriously like a minute straight. And she just did the same here again, where she filmed Julia for a while, just because that just seems to be her way of, like, extending the video. So, like, before we've even got to anything, we're at her first ad break already. And she filmed herself like putting like crushed nuts on, I don't know what the fuck it was, something like a tomato soup or something like that. I have no idea. But it was like her slow. It took her 30 seconds to pour this tiny sachet of nuts on. It was like, it was so slow. And I was just sitting there like, what the fuck are we doing here? Okay, so let's check in the weight. I don't remember what she claimed she was. Was she 361? Was what she claimed she was? Because I remember she was 366 in June. Because I laughed because she had lost weight, even though she never acknowledged that she had lost weight.
The 30th of November. I'm not going to show myself fully because I'm not fully dressed.
Wow.
Here we go.
Last weigh-in in doctor's office, 165. Thanks for showing us that, I guess, bro.
Hi. You want breakfast, huh?
Okay, we're at result 1 again. I'm just so confused. And this is 11 p.m. So it's nearly midnight. She's taking this result. Okay, she is moving back and forth between the mg compared to the mmol thing. She's moving back and forth now between kilograms and pounds. Like, it's all a manipulation tactic, is to try and keep you confused, because now she's expecting you as the viewer to go out and do like the translation work for her, which is like, she's already able to put text up on screen to say, oh yeah, by the way, the last time I was weighed was in the doctor's office and he confirmed I was actually this weight, guys, even though she never showed it. But that would have been like the perfect time for her to film it was in the doctor's office, you know, when she's on a scale that might actually be able to take her weight. But no, for some reason she couldn't film it there, and instead she could only do it on her bathroom scale. I guess, bro, 100% sure. One sec. Okay, I went and had a wee look there, and the 165 kilograms that she claimed that she was in the doctor's office is actually higher than what her starting weight had been. Like, her starting weight, like I said, was 361, but 165 is closer to like 370. Like, I realize she's not that weight. She is like easily over 400 pounds, but I'm working off even with her own lies being included. That means when she was dieting and doing this very strict diet where she was on keto and she was on a diabetic recovery diet and she was only eating 1 meal a day and she was losing weight and she was out walking, everything like that, she gained weight somehow. Well, now she's like 362 or something like that based on that new weight she said, which is like a loss, yes, compared to the 165 kilograms that she claimed she was, but she's still higher than her starting weight. So, sweet bro, whatever.
Alright, so I tried changing the time again on my meter, but it reset. I don't know why. It was the same date as yesterday even, so.
Yeah, really kind of suspicious. Just saying. Just weirdly suspicious that for some reason you can't seem to fix this. Also, this is absolutely filthy. Holy shit. I just noticed that. It's weird that you can't change this, which would probably be really, really easy to do. And it keeps showing the wrong time and also now the wrong dates. Bit fucky wucky, like I said, guys. This is why I'm not really buying this anymore.
Some people were like, well, it's not the right date, but yeah, it's never the right date here, so it's not even January.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Q8 is like, it does use a calendar, so you probably do have a date in Q8. You know, like you said, it's the 30th of November. You probably could change it. It's almost like it's really suspicious because this is a voiceover. This is a voiceover. This is recorded separately because you can hear her breathing into the microphone. This is recorded like I'm recording it now through a microphone, through her normal voiceover things. So like, this isn't her saying this live. That's the thing. She's trying to make it seem like she's saying it live, but this is not her saying it live. This is her saying it as a recording. So it's not even a, well, this was filmed at a time. See, I'm talking to you right now and I'm talking about this thing. It would have been easier if you like held it up in front of your face and talked to the camera holding it to say this, but you filmed it like this so you can do a voiceover later so you can claim whatever the fuck you want to claim. For all we know, this is Salad's fucking blood sugar for all we fucking know.
So yeah, it's November 30th, 2023, and this morning
she is actually saying this like this is proof that this is real. Bro, you're not on camera. This is a voiceover. Okay, guys, I'm just saying. Right now, it is currently the 3rd of December, 2047. Dun dun dun. Like I can say that because because I'm not on camera. You know, I could just do a voiceover and act like this is a fucking like, guys. Actually, this is 1909. I'm talking to you through the first microphone ever built, guys. I know, absolutely fucking crazy. The fact that she's trying to act like this is her, like, this is like the hostage scene where they hold a fucking newspaper up in front of them. She's trying to act like this is that scene, and this is proof that this is, like, being kept up to date. When actually it's not, because why did you move back to the MG over Dill? Why did you move back to Mig over Dill? Why did you move back to that then? Are you going to explain that bit?
It is 8:01 a.m. and my blood sugar fasting is 207, which is a pretty good drop. Yeah.
If it was real.
I've been taking my medications in the morning and at night for the blood sugar.
If this is real. I can't believe, like, so she talks to Amberlynn and she comes out with like a totally Amberlynn, totally fictitious storyline. Fantastic.
I've been watching what I'm eating, even just for a couple days, and it's been working so far. Alhamdulillah. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so proud of this breakfast, actually.
There's a lot of sugars, I guess. Also, it's porridge kind of work the same as like whole grain for it. I also thought you weren't meant to have fats, but cashews are pretty fatty. But okay, sure, whatever, bro. What the fuck is with the sauce? What sauce have you got in this? Because it's very saucy for being like a porridge. But also just the fact that I'm very proud of this breakfast. It's like, should you be? Should you be? It looks like you got some like candied fucking strawberries because they're covered in sauce so much. Nearly candied bananas because they're covered in so much fucking sauce. I'm assuming it's honey. Like, this looks like a sugar nightmare.
Oatmeal, which I always say makes my tummy feel happy.
It makes my tummy feel happy. Oh my god, that's exactly the same shit. I remember she did it with Salah one time, where it was during the gym vlogs. I think when she was getting ready to go to gym, she was like, Salah's tummy, he's sore. He's got a really sore tummy. And it's just like, oh my god, you think you sound so cute? It's so cringe.
It actually really helps my gut. And half a banana, a few strawberries, some cashews, and yeah, that's all she wrote.
So she wrote, bro, why the fuck are you out of breath recording a voiceover? Jesus Christ, you sound like me when I had COVID. I'm really not doing too well. The first 3 minutes have not portrayed that in any way.
So, that's it. Alright, so this is my next meal.
Yep,
it is
I believe you entirely.
12:30 p.m.
Sure.
I'm having the rest of some rotisserie chicken I made last night.
Sure.
Some broccoli.
Why did you have rotisserie chicken last night? You had that vegan meal that you showed. So you've lied again. You've once again changed your story, because last night you had that pre-made, prepared vegan meal because you were too sick to cook. And now the next day it's like, yes guys, I cooked last night and I had chicken. It was like, okay bro, fan-fucking-tastic, sure. The biggest problem she has with it is she will show me this. This is what I had for dinner. I was like, okay bro, whatever you say. Whatever you say. And also, yes, I realized when she said about the lunch, I was like, okay, that's why she was lying and pretending that she, like the date on her blood sugar measurement device isn't accurate, is because she doesn't want to show you that she does not get up for breakfast, because she's meant to get up for breakfast every single day, but she obviously fucking doesn't, because that's just not her routine. And she's acting like she has like changed her entire sleeping pattern in like a single day. Like the second the doctor told her, you need to start waking up early and having breakfast early in the morning, she's just like, yes, okay, and then just instantly did it.
Some beans, they're baked beans, but they're like
I noticed.
Sugar-free. And there's rice under there, but just the palm and a half trick.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it looks like white rice. I thought you were meant to be having whole grain rice. That's like, you even made that point in the last video that you're meant to be having whole grain. Like, you can get whole grain rice. Why are you eating white rice?
That's my lunch.
Sure.
Oh, and I put I had a packet of soy sauce.
Oh, actually, wait, in the last thing, did she say that she had poured like honey and all over it? I don't even remember. I'm not going back to check. I'm not sure. I don't remember her saying that she poured honey all over her breakfast, but like maybe she did.
Put like half a packet, but the meal's low sodium anyway, so.
Yeah, sure.
All right, bismillah. And I'm having water with this.
Yeah, sure.
Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video.
Like, I realized that she is like massive, so it's like really hard to like not be massive on screen. But can you get like a wide angled camera or something like that, so you're not always like this close to me? Like, it's also unfortunate because like with my new computer, I have a monitor, like, because like my monitor that arrived, it's like, it's as big as my last two monitors put together. So she's just huge. Like, she's seriously huge. Like, I'm waiting for her to open her mouth, and she could just take a bite out of my entire fucking forehead if she just leant forward a little bit.
Video. So today, I have another sit down and talk video for you.
Yay!
So you saw the first part of my video where I did my weigh-in.
And if you saw the first part of my video where I did my weigh-in, Jesus fucking Christ, she's trying so hard.
And all that other stuff. So this is a new hijab. It was a gift from Bahrain.
It was from shit. I fucking should have thought up this lie before I started speaking. Oh shit. It's from bro. What the fuck? Why did you struggle so much with that?
Salah has some friends from Bahrain that came down, and they brought some gifts, and they got this lovely hijab, and some other things I'll show you. One of the things was the halwa from Bahrain, and I know Roji...
From Bahrain? The halwa from Bahrain? Bahrain? What does she speak like that? It's just so funny what words she decides to put an emphasis on.
You will know what that is, apparently. Salah's like, Roji will know this. Very delicious. I had a bit of it. Very, very good. So good.
So good. So good. She is so cringe. Holy shit. We're really into like the smug, smirking Chantal very suddenly. Not really adding up that I'm really not doing too well. Like, if you want to clickbait and get people to feel sorry for you, maybe don't come across like such a dick.
My favorite kind of halwa. So yeah, I just thought I would give you an update. I'm honestly not feeling the best right now.
Oh no! But, look at the I make this point all the time with these fucking super morbidly obese narcissistic lol guys, because like for some reason that's all I seem to follow right now. I don't know why. It's just like they're all like the same person, and it's fucking fascinating to me. But they all act the same. It's like she was so smug and smirky and gloating and like trying to show like, oh my god, living my best life, like literally 2 seconds ago. And then it's like, but guys, I'm actually not doing too well. Stares off into the distance. Holy shit, it's exactly the same shit like Boogie and Amber do.
Come on here and give you an update. You know, nothing too exciting going on. But
imagine in your life. Oh, it's crazy.
The medication is starting to give me digestive problems.
Sure. Sure, bro.
I feel feelings similar to when I was on Ozempic, to be honest.
Wow.
That fullness feeling, like that really full feeling. I have heartburn, indigestion, and as much as I eat bad food, I never really get heartburn. But I'm having heartburn, and I really don't feel an appetite to eat dinner.
That could just be because you changed your diet. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the medication. They also have this weird thing with, and yes, by the way, before anyone says, yes, it could potentially be the medication, I am fully aware of that. But they always, like, the fat locals I follow, they all do have this weird thing as well, where they like to blame medication for it. I don't know if it's like part of their fucking like psychosis or some bullshit like that, but they all like to blame the medication for a reason why something bad has happened to them. It can't be their fault. It can't be because they're massively morbidly obese. Anything like that. No, it's always the medication. It's like when Boogie came out and claimed that he had cancer at the end of last year. He came out and he blamed the medication he was taking. It's like, well, one of the side effects said you could potentially get cancer. And I guess I was that one. The cancer he got though also is caused by morbid obesity. And so it's like, bro, it probably was that. Like, it was more than likely that. Isn't that, like, doesn't that make more sense than it being this like, medication that you've been taking a bit, I guess, whilst you've always been morbidly obese? Like, nope. Definitely was the medication. It's like, well, do you have any proof of that? Nope. Just was. It just, I know, I sense that it was. Exactly same with fucking Foodie. It's like, bro, it could just be because you've changed your diet, if you actually have changed your diet in any way.
Like, honestly. So I think just being on the medication now for like a few days since the doctor, however,
you should have lost. Put it bluntly, you should have lost fucking more weight. Like however many days it's been since the doctor, she's claimed to have lost a couple of pounds. But since the start of this diet, she really hasn't. Like, she both obviously, firstly she gained, like I said, but you really should have lost like a lot more. If you're at the part where you're like struggling to eat because you don't feel well, then surely you should have lost a lot more weight than like, what was it? 1.5 kilograms in like 4 days.
You can see in my videos, I just feel that icky feeling of the metformin that I was talking about, why I was reluctant to be on metformin. By the way, this is...
Yeah, I don't care about your nose. Yeah, you'd much rather die of diabetes than have metformin. It makes sense to me, bros.
Not a booger on my nose. It's actually like a pimple growing. So just to let you know, not be grossed out.
Wow.
And it's in the worst spot too. I find.
Oh my god, this is so fascinating. Just I'm really not doing too well. Like, what am I meant to take away from this video? Jesus Christ, bro.
Pimples on the nose. Ugh. I've been using rose water on my skin.
Oh, we're skipping until you talk about something interesting.
Now, speaking of sleep.
Oh. Thank God, it's only been a minute and a half since she started talking about her fucking skin tag in her nose.
I'm not really good with that.
No.
That's something I still struggle with. A bit of insomnia, like.
Bro, you literally have gone from like where you'd usually stay up to like 4 a.m. obviously pretending it's insomnia, as opposed to you just have an unhealthy lifestyle and you probably just set up there at 4 a.m. like binging on fucking videos about you and watching FFG's live streams and shit like that. Because that's probably why she stays up, because Q8 is like how many hours ahead? 5-6 hours ahead of me. She probably just stays up until like 4 a.m. so she can watch like if FFG's like live stream about her or something like that and sit there and see. But you're the one who claimed that you fixed it like instantly, and instantly it changes so you can get up for 8 a.m. to have breakfast and do your blood sugars.
I'm a very, very, very light sleeper, so
sure.
The littlest thing, like if Salah shifts too much or...
Oh, I don't care about this fake shit, bro. She is struggling so hard to think of anything to say to pad this out, because there's nothing to say, and it is only being introduced to say, oh, by the way, Salah and me, we sleep in the same bed, even though the bed you showed is not really the right size for 2 people to sleep in, because like you're 3 people.
Or the cat jumps on me throughout the night, and I can't kick her out. I just can't do it. I just have issues. And
I had to include that bit as well, because it's just like that entire story was solely introduced just to like give you information that she wants you to think about her. I sleep in the same bed as Salah. Oh, Julia jumps up on me and I just can't even kick her. I love her too much. I'm just so good to cats. I'm so nice to cats. It is like, bro, it's nearly like embarrassing how like transparent you are. It's like if I suddenly came up with a story and was just like, oh, see, the problem was I was with my girlfriend last night and I was sleeping with her. And the problem is when you have like a 13-inch dick, it's like really, really difficult because like she orgasms like too many times, she gets dehydrated. It's like, it's actually like a medical issue that I'm worried about. It's just like, bro, you're literally just saying that to be like, I'm good at the sex with my girlfriend. It's like, yeah. That's why you tell a story like that, because it's so fucking cringe and it's not how people talk.
Then I have to get up to go to the bathroom at least twice. And, you know, I think that obviously the diabetes and I just...
Yeah, imagine, bro.
The frequent urination.
You're also camel. And she said that herself.
So yeah, the metformin and the other medication it's mixed with, those pills are upsetting my stomach now.
Oh,
and
no.
Making me feel full, bloated, and... but it is reducing appetite because I don't feel like...
Yeah, bro, then you would have lost a lot more weight.
I didn't know that metformin did that. You know, I heard people say... Well,
you literally... Okay, she claimed that she had been on metformin, but she doesn't know metformin does that. But you claimed you were on metformin, and it did this, which is why you didn't want to take it. Fuck, just, Jesus Christ. Okay, bro. One video. I said it earlier, your pathological, you can't even keep it straight for 3 videos. I asked for 1 video only, please.
Well, research the medications you're taking. Well, I don't really want to do that too much in depth, because I know if I do, I'll freak out, because... I don't know.
Oh my god.
Some of the side effects can be horrible.
It literally... what is... Okay, guys, explain to me. Is it just the psychosis because they don't want it to ever be their fault with anything? But these are the people who eat themselves to 400, 500, 600 pounds. And then they're just like, I'm not taking medication. Have you heard of the side effects sometimes? Those are scary, guys. Boogie, Amber, Chantal, all 3 of them act exactly the same way about medication. Like, holy actual shit. Bro, when you're at the point where you eat yourself to like 600 pounds, you should not be going, it's actually, have you heard medication is actually kind of dangerous. You're 600 pounds, bro.
You know, but you gotta weigh the pros and cons. It's worth it to take it if it's gonna reduce my sugar and help me out there, you know.
Jesus
so,
Christ.
Other than that, I've been struggling a lot with,
fuck, what, God. I'm only past 8 minutes. This is only enough for 4 ads. I'm struggling with... Oh, shit. It's like the fucking like I Spy game. She's like desperately looking around the room trying to think of something she can say.
like melancholy and depression from
Oh my god, how unlike you. Because you're usually so fit and so active, and you're always out and about doing things. That's what I forgot to mention about her last video, where she talked about the scary museum or something like that. She randomly, the bit I skipped was pretty much just her randomly just talking about, I like horror movies. I remember I used to watch horror movies when I was young, and I liked them. They're good horror movies. And yes, so I want to get fit so I can take you guys out and show you more of this incredible country. Even though when she was quote unquote fit, and by quote unquote fit I mean 1 nanosecond before she apparently found out about this diagnosis, because ever since she found out about this diagnosis, she's acting like she has like stage 15 fucking cancer. Like, you weren't showing us the country anyway. You weren't leaving to go out and show us shit. Everything you showed us was free. It was like you went to a petting zoo 7 times. You went to like a fucking like old-timey museum like 3 or 4 times. You went to like those ship graveyard where you just kind of awkwardly stood there and went like, oh, some ships over there. That was it. You're not showing us the country because you can't afford to show us the country.
Just lately, just remembering my grandmother a lot more.
Oh my
like,
god.
I'll just be laying there.
She's trying so hard to pretend she gives a fuck about her granny.
Something will just flash in my mind.
This is just like the fucking bed story. It is just like oh guys, I have insomnia. See, the thing is, when I'm lying in bed with my husband and my adorable cat who I love and would never mistreat jumps off me, it is exactly the same. Because she has gotten so much shit. People have been showing so much footage of her like laughing after her granny died, of her being high and half naked and joking about, oh, I wonder if my granny can see me doing my OnlyFans now. Shit like that. This whole storyline is solely to be like, look, I'm actually so... I'm suddenly thinking about my granny and how much I love her and I'm so good to her.
Like a memory, and
oh my god, bro, your eyes are drier than your fanny. Can you fucking stop?
It almost feels like a different life.
Oh my
And I wonder
god.
what she would think now, you know, like how she would be. She didn't like me dating anyone, like really, until it was like...
Sure.
She just always...
She didn't like me dating anyone until I was just like... Then there's like a ... because she suddenly remembered, oh shit, I was pretending I was a super baller and I was like constantly fucking people, constantly, including, I think she was like, was she underage? She was in school and she was sleeping with some guy who was an adult. Because his adult girlfriend showed up to beat her up at school once, some bullshit storyline like that. She suddenly remembered all those like fake stories that she had said. I was like, oh shit, oh fuck, I'm about to contradict myself here by saying my granny didn't let me date anyone. Moving on, and she just doesn't finish the sentence. She just moves on.
Thought everyone was red flags, and she just really just...
So your granny was a lot smarter than you?
If she saw how well I was being taken care of by Salad,
oh my god.
But...
Jeez. I'm really bored because like every fake story she's telling us here is just to show her narrative. They are all just to show... My granny would... I wonder what she would say when she sees how well I'm being treated by Salah. Okay, bro. I wonder if she probably fucking ghost fucking floats in there and is just like, why is there no one else in this apartment? I thought you had a husband. Like, that's probably what her reaction would be.
She would be freaked out that I'm in the Middle East. I know she would be. But I'm safe. Like an example is, I know that I get a lot of hate online. Okay, I have so many channels dedicated to hating me.
Again.
Mind you, I haven't even looked at them in a while, which is why there's been no rages.
Bro, you lady brought it up like 2 fucking videos ago. You brought it up like 2 videos ago. You're in the comment section arguing with people still right now. Like there's been no rages, bro. Like right before you started this diet, you did a full comedy sketch about FFG. You had to do a whole video about your past is dead and buried and you're done grieving it because of everyone bullying you and how FFG's basically Hitler. What are we talking about? I've skipped a lot of that because it covers stuff that I don't really cover a lot of mine, like the religion element of it, where she's talking about how she's living her life according to how God wants her to live her life, and it's just like, you're sitting there going, bro, you're like 450 pounds. If you actually believed in that shit, then do you think your God would randomly want you to be like 450 pounds? Like, this doesn't make any sense. She's one of those people who seems to think, like, when she converts to, like, Islam, like, she becomes a Muslim, like, suddenly Allah exists to her at that instant, you know, when it should be, like, retroactively, it's been existing at all time. That's how she probably should think, but she seems to suddenly think, I am now living my life according to God because I now have a new God. You know, that's kind of her attitude. Talking about the Muslim thing, one of the biggest reasons I skipped, apart from all her fake stories and everything like that, was she is claiming that she is safer in Kuwait than she is in Canada because Islamophobic rhetoric and all is on the rise. And I think about, there's some guy, and I think he like ran over a Muslim I think I heard something like that. And then he said, "Oh, but I'm not saying that would happen to me, guys." It's like, obviously not. Like, obviously not. Like, I don't know what car could take you in a fucking fight, bro. It's so cringe that she's acting like I'm staying in Kuwait because I'm safer right now. Like, if she went back to Canada, there'd be like, I don't know, the Ku Klux Klan suddenly showing up at her door, but like the Ku Klux Klan specifically for fucking Muslims. It is so weird and tone deaf and bizarre and creepy because you know it's part of her whole like new personality where she's taking like Salah's personality and she wants to pretend like something like the West is like super scary and the West is going to like go after her or something like that, even though like since the second she got with like an Arabic guy, she immediately started shitting on the West for like fucking whatever reason it happened with Nader as well. But now it's on like, oh no, I'm scared to go back to Canada because of Islamophobia. So I'm safer out here, guys. It's like, oh my god, fucking cringe. That's all I have to say, fucking cringe. We'll get back to her. Definitely not caring whatsoever about what the haters say.
I just ignore, don't care.
Sure.
But
you literally brought. There's nothing I like more than people who bring up something. But I don't care. But I don't care. I'm bringing it up. But I'm only bringing it up to let you know that I don't care about it. It's like, okay, bro, sure. She triggered herself so hard she forgot her point.
Always like that, and I hope I can stay this way. But I think that I'm gonna keep being tested with that until I can just turn the other cheek and just be like, whatever, say what you want, My life is in God's hands, and
we're back to skipping again. Then it's so boring when she is doing this like really fake, I'm such a holy Muslim person, I'm turning the other cheek, all that kind of shit. When it's like, bro, how many times have we seen this? How many times since you put on the hijab have we fucking seen this? It's just boring now. Oh my god, the last like 4 minutes of that, it was like 4 minutes or so ago, she said, that's it, I think. And seriously, that is how blatant she is with just trying to. This is why I say don't watch her videos anymore. She is just trying to like waste your time. She must have realized, oh shit, this video's only like 14 minutes long. I can only put in 17 ad breaks. Holy shit, this is not good. I'll need to extend it. And she just started talking about her granny again. The exact same shit she already fucking said. And then started talking about horror movies again. The exact same shit she said in the last video. And you're just like, oh my Christ. And then it ended up with doing her comment of the day. Guys, if you reach the end of this video, make sure you leave a seal emoji. And I was like, oh my god. She's trying to get engagement. Bro, your videos have likes and dislikes turned off. You aren't going to get promoted in the algorithm. Holy shit. I can't believe that. She's trying so hard. She's turned into like such a clickbait YouTuber now. It's like really embarrassing. She's acting like a YouTuber from like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Holy shit, she's regressed back to her like original form. Really terrible. Both videos really bad. Like the medical stuff is so uninteresting because it is just so uninteresting. Like she seems to be lying about a lot of stuff. She is changing information consistently about stuff. Her weigh-in doesn't really make any sense like whatsoever. She keeps changing. Like, I'm going to talk about kilograms, or I'm going to talk about pounds, or I'm going to talk about MMOs, I'm going to talk about MG dills, or whatever the fuck it is. She keeps just changing things back and forth over and over and over again, and it's really kind of weird. Yeah, really bad video. She's once again said she wants to go out traveling. Fantastic, so interested. That's going to be it. This was the first video recorded on my new computer, so hopefully it all works out fine. Have a good one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.